When you put a lot of people to work together, and to share a vision, things happen, always happen. And that is the spirit behind the Social Innovation House. Let's make it happen now.
If you're AstraZeneca, Pfizer, or Bayer, or you're building the next antibiotic or the next vaccine, guess where the next viruses or bacteria will show up and morph? On the streets of Mumbai, in refugee camps in sub-Saharan Africa. It's not going to be in Davos or...
Today we are talking about AI, but don't forget that at this moment they still have some countries, they still have some cities who do not have access to energy, who do not have access to going to school. Like going to school is still like a luxury for them. So how do we make sure that all of those people are not left behind?
We are very proud, not only of our, there are lots of communities, but we are here to collaborate. And I'm proud of the whole community and of the whole ecosystem, what you're doing.
The system is failing and we need to do better, and we can do better. And, development needs to be done with the global south, not to them.
But remember that we are one in the concert of life. We are just another species, and we must behave and be more humble.
There's a business reason for you to buy from social enterprises. So it's good for your business to do so. The bigger lever for us is actually figuring out how do we help our customers through SAP technology to purchase from social businesses.
The last pillar of ASEAN Rising, which is always important to me, is impact measurement. And I always say that it is important because I can tell you a good narrative today, but it could be a lie. I need to back it up with some impact report.
As a migrant or refugee mother, I never ask my children, with all the privilege of our journey to Colombia, I never ask them how you feel as the different in your school. They want to belong. They want to belong to something.
And that's why I believe we can talk about just transition and all these words, but we really need to talk about how do we mobilize money to ensure and shield these farming generations that are coming from the risks that we all know will happen.
So the things that have worked for me have been, first and foremost, not patronizing the people that we work with. So we've been trying to generate some kind of inception as to what's the real value that the community leaders can bring to the table.
The right question is, who are you looking to impact? And do you actually have that person's voice in mind? And do you actually know what they need and what their climate challenges are?
Our partners say that sort of our unrestricted funding is 5 times more powerful than project-based funding because they can use it to fill in gaps. They can make a kind of a bare minimum project into a much bigger project.
So I guess we will all continue to keep working to make the world a better place and share all we do with the big guys who come here. See you next year.